Hey everyone, it's Kara here from Boho Berry, and I am back with a brand new video for you today. And today I wanted to do a short and sweet tutorial on how to achieve this kind of watercolor look with nothing but Tombow Dual Brush Pens, a Ziploc bag, and a little bit of water. I posted this over on my Instagram feed last week, and I had a ton of people asking me how to do it. I actually discovered this tip from Peggy Dean over at The Pigeon Letters. You may have heard me talk about her before in reference to her new book that just came out, Botanical Line Drawing, which I absolutely love. But this girl is just such a resource of creativity, and I love her so much. But I saw this on her Instagram feed, and I immediately knew that I wanted to try it in my journal. So the concept and the process is actually really simple, and I'm excited to show you how to accomplish this. I actually did this in another insert that I have here in my traveler's notebook, and that's this first one. This is going to be for goals and goal setting for me. And I did kind of a smaller version right here with a little quote. Says just a little bit better than yesterday, which is a motto I'm trying to live by this year. Then it says let's do this, and I'm going to have some goals and stuff in this little insert here. But that being said, let's show you how to do this. So I'm just going to grab a Rhodia dot pad. Let's move this aside. You can see I've been busy decorating and customizing my traveler's notebook. I'm going to drop links in the description box of all these fun little additions that I added on and where I got these. Most of these are from Etsy shops, so I'll definitely drop links below. All right, so let's get on with the fun stuff. And again, supplies I'm using is just any old paper, and I'm using a gallon Ziploc bag. I'm using a spray bottle with water. This one is actually a mister, so it comes out really fine. I find that works really well for this. If you don't have a spray bottle or even just one with a regular setting, it's fine. The first one I did that I showed you, I actually just grabbed a bowl full of water and I dipped my fingers and I just sprinkled it on. So you'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute, but I'm gonna go with some fun colors, and I like to just lay my bag over the top of my page so I can kind of see size-wise. And I think I'm gonna go with pink and like a bright yellow or an orange. I don't know what I'm going to do. See, this is where I run into trouble, is deciding on colors. All right, I'm going to go with pink and like this yellow. Okay, for those curious, these are Tombow's number 725, and I want to say this is 025, even though it's rubbed off. I'm pretty sure that's the color number. All right, so I'm just going to literally take my brush pen and color. All right, and then I'm going to do that with my next color, which is yellow, and I'm not going to touch the two colors together. They're going to blend together when we get them onto the page. So I'm just going to come up really close like that, and I think I'm going to do one more. I think I'll do this purple. All right. Sorry if my camera's wobbling. I think I just bumped it. Okay, so we've got our three colors, just like so. And now, oh, the other thing, I have a paper towel just in case I get too much water on the page. I can blot that up. All right, so I'm going to take my water bottle and I'm just going to spritz, not too much, just a tiny bit. Then we're going to flop it over and just kind of rub it in. Give it a good little zhuzh. You can make it as messy or as not messy as you want, and lift. Then you've got kind of a watercolor design. And you'll see here I didn't have too much water, but if you do, you can go back in and just kind of blot it up. One cool thing that happens when you do that, when there is quite a bit of water, is depending on the texture of your paper towel, you can get some of that texture onto the page too, which is really cool. And then you just let it dry and you can write over it and write whatever you want. So I'm going to do another one. I'm going to skip a couple of pages. And actually, let's do one here in a Leuchtturm so that you can see. This is actually one of my practice notebooks. This is what I use for examples for my shop to take pictures of new products and stuff. So I'm just going to turn to an open page here and show you how that worked. All right, I'm going to wipe this off. I'm actually going to Wet and wipe. That's the cool thing about these Tombows being water soluble or water based. All right, so I'm going to do it on the other side. There we go. And I'm going to do that same color scheme I did in my first one just to show you kind of what it looked like. I think I did that and green. And blue or teal. All right. And remember, you don't want too much water on there. These pages are not meant for watercoloring. But you can just give it a little zhuzh all around, lift it up, and you'll see there's quite a bit of excess water on there. So I'm just going to go back in and blot it. And it's actually giving my paper a really nice texture on there as well. All right. And there's so many ways that you can do this and combine different colors. You could even do a whole page like that and then close your book and you'd kind of copy that pattern onto the other side. But yeah, so that's it. Really easy technique, really fun to add something a little bit different to your journal. I hope you enjoyed this little mini tutorial. If you have questions, comments, anything like that, feel free to drop those in the comments section below. And I'll look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon. Bye.